For decades, Subic Bay stood as the largest overseas U.S. naval base, a sprawling testament to American military reach and influence in Asia. Its presence was not just about ships and sailors, it was a powerful symbol of the United States' commitment to its allies and interests in the Pacific. The sight of warships flying the American flag became an enduring image of naval dominance, reassuring partners and deterring rivals throughout the region. Subic Bay was more than a military installation. It was a city unto itself, shaping the region's geopolitics and serving as a critical logistics hub during the Cold War. Thousands of American and Filipino families lived and worked here, creating a unique community that thrived on cooperation and shared purpose. Its strategic location at the gateway to the South China Sea made it indispensable for projecting U.S. influence, allowing rapid deployment of forces across Asia and beyond. The base's closure in 1992, following the devastating eruption of Mount Pinatubo and a historic Philippine Senate vote, marked the end of an era and the beginning of a new chapter for both nations. The departure left a void, economically for the Philippines and strategically for the U.S. The once bustling base became a quiet reminder of shifting alliances and changing times. Subic Bay was transformed into a commercial freeport, attracting new investment and industry, but its strategic value never faded from memory. The deep waters and robust infrastructure remained, a silent reminder of its military past and its potential for future use. As new powers rose and old tensions resurfaced in the region, Subic's legacy lingered, waiting for renewed purpose and relevance. Now, that time has come. The world's attention has returned to these storied shores. The once quiet docks are stirring again, not to relive the Cold War, but to confront new challenges and uncertainties in a rapidly changing world. The decision to reactivate Subic Bay is a direct response to the complex realities of the 21st century, where security and cooperation are more vital than ever. The Indo-Pacific's geopolitical landscape is more contested than ever, with new flashpoints and shifting alliances shaping the future. Subic's revival is history coming full circle, driven by urgency, not nostalgia, as nations seek stability in uncertain times. The return to Subic is about securing the region's future, ensuring peace and readiness for whatever lies ahead. The reactivation of Subic Bay is driven by the escalating security crisis in the South China Sea. China's militarization of artificial islands and harassment of Filipino vessels have created instability and threatened Philippine sovereignty. Beijing's disregard for the 2016 arbitral ruling has left the Philippines seeking stronger alliances and a more robust defense. For the U.S., China's actions challenge the rules-based order and freedom of navigation vital to global trade. Strengthening the alliance with the Philippines is now a core part of America's Indo-Pacific strategy. The timing is no accident. Provocations have reached a tipping point. Subic Bay's revival is a calculated response to these threats. The calm waters are once again at the center of great power competition, but with new dynamics and higher stakes. The U.S. and Philippines are united in their resolve to uphold international law and counter aggression. The U.S.-Philippine partnership is now anchored in the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, or EDCA. EDCA allows U.S. troops to rotate through Philippine bases, pre-position equipment, and jointly develop facilities without permanent bases. Subic Bay is a focal point, with plans for a massive, climate-controlled storage facility to support rapid U.S. Marine deployments. This is the largest American pre-positioning effort in the Philippines since 1992. Unlike the past, this is a partnership of equals, with the Philippines leading its own security modernization. President Marcos Jr. has championed the alliance, overseeing new naval facilities at Subic. The U.S. presence is supportive, not dominant. The Philippines gains advanced technology and training. The U.S. gains a strategic foothold. Together, they build a credible deterrent for the 21st century. The alliance is no relic. It's a dynamic force for regional stability. The message to adversaries is clear. This defense relationship is stronger than ever. Subic Bay's transformation is nothing short of remarkable, involving major new infrastructure and signaling a long-term commitment from both the Philippines and the United States. The scale and ambition of these upgrades reflect a shared vision for regional security and prosperity. In 2025, President Marcos Jr. broke ground on new naval facilities at both Chiquita and Grande Islands, aiming to make Subic the Philippine Navy's premier base. These projects are designed to boost the country's maritime capabilities and strengthen its ability to respond to emerging threats. The upgrades go far beyond new docks. They create a full support ecosystem for advanced naval operations, including state-of-the-art command centers, maintenance hubs, and logistics networks to keep the fleet mission-ready. Adjacent to the new base is the Aguila Subic shipyard, now owned by U.S. firm Cerberus. This ensures that critical ship repair capacity stays out of rival hands and provides a secure location for both routine maintenance and emergency repairs. The U.S. is leasing a state-of-the-art, climate-controlled storage facility for Marine Corps equipment, supporting rapid deployment without the need for a permanent base. This flexibility is crucial for responding to crises across the region. These upgrades focus on speed, flexibility, and interoperability, enabling joint operations and seamless coordination between allied forces. Subic will service the Philippines' newest warships and support visiting U.S. assets, making it a vital hub for both navies and a symbol of enduring partnership. The public-private partnership model is a blueprint for future defense development, blending government oversight with private sector innovation and investment. Subic Bay is being re-engineered for 21st century challenges, with modern facilities designed to adapt to evolving security needs and technological advancements. It's once again a formidable naval hub, ready to secure the South China Sea and play a pivotal role in maintaining peace and stability in the region. Subic Bay is just the start. The Philippines is modernizing its entire naval footprint by 2040. The plan includes 28 new forward operating bases across the archipelago, creating a resilient, decentralized defense network. Palawan, on the South China Sea's front line, is a key focus. At Oyster Bay, the U.S. is funding upgrades for both manned and unmanned vessels, making it a critical outpost for surveillance and patrols. On Balabac Island, just 140 nautical miles from China's Mischief Reef, joint upgrades enhance monitoring and deterrence. These bases counter China's military buildup in the Spratlys and improve rapid response. The network includes upgrades in Cebu and Mindanao, ensuring coverage across the nation's 7,000 islands. U.S. support for these projects underscores the shared commitment to a resilient, geographically diverse defense. The security of the South China Sea depends on this distributed infrastructure. The modern alliance is defined by cutting-edge technology, especially unmanned systems. The U.S. is supplying the Philippine Navy with advanced unmanned surface vessels like the Devil Ray and Mantas, boosting persistent surveillance. Filipino operators are being trained to fully integrate these assets, multiplying their maritime awareness. The two countries are co-developing unmanned tech through the Maritime Security Consortium, aiming to supply $95 million in systems annually to Southeast Asia. This partnership moves beyond buyer-seller to genuine industrial collaboration. Unmanned systems provide constant eyes on the water, while new missile-armed frigates and patrol vessels add muscle. The result, a layered defense where drones identify threats and modern warships respond. High-tech surveillance and naval firepower are now at the heart of Philippine defense. As Subic Bay and other bases are upgraded, espionage has become a growing threat. Recent arrests of Chinese and Filipino nationals near Subic and other installations highlight the risk of intelligence-gathering operations. These incidents target U.S. and Philippine military assets, seeking to exploit vulnerabilities before upgrades are complete. The response heightened vigilance, robust counterintelligence, and cybersecurity measures. Every new facility is designed with these threats in mind. Security now means more than fences. It's about protecting secrets in the digital and physical realms. The alliance's strength depends on safeguarding both its capabilities and its information. In the gray zone of modern conflict, the battle is often won or lost in the shadows. The U.S.-Philippine alliance is being solidified through joint military exercises and industrial cooperation. Exercises like Balakatan now focus on defending islands and repelling invasions, sharpening real-world skills. Industrial collaboration, especially in unmanned systems, is building the Philippines' domestic defense industry and technological expertise. The Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement underpins these efforts, enabling joint development at 9 key sites. Both nations consistently call for respect for international law, reinforcing their military preparations with diplomatic unity. This multifaceted cooperation creates a credible deterrent and demonstrates unwavering commitment. The Philippines is modernizing and the U.S. is standing shoulder to shoulder. Any challenge to Philippine sovereignty will be met with a unified, capable response. Subic Bay's reactivation marks a pivotal turning point for the Indo-Pacific's future, echoing far beyond the shores of the Philippines. This is more than a bilateral move, it's a strategic decision that shapes the region's stability and the global balance of power, influencing how nations interact and cooperate in these critical waters. By standing for a rules-based order, the U.S. and Philippines signal their vision for a free and open region, where international law and mutual respect guide every action. For the Philippines, the alliance is the backbone of its security, providing reassurance and a shift toward self-reliant strength as the nation invests in its own defense capabilities. For the U.S., it's a vital anchor for its presence in Southeast Asia, and a demonstration of adaptable alliances that can respond to new challenges and opportunities. The upgrades and modernization efforts are transforming the Philippine military into a credible deterrent, capable of defending its interests and contributing to regional peace. The path ahead is challenging, with complex threats and shifting dynamics, but decisive action is setting a clear direction for the future. By investing in shared security, advanced technology, and joint training, the Allies aim to prevent conflict, not provoke it, building trust and resilience together. Subic Bay's awakening is not a threat, but a promise, a renewed commitment to peace and a guardian of stability for the Pacific's future generations. The region stands at a crossroads and the alliance is ready to meet the moment, determined to shape a safer, more secure Indo-Pacific for all, or